Hi class. Okay, so today we are going to discuss how to select the appropriate math class for your first semester education plan. This step can be a little bit tricky because your math class really is dictated by what your major is. So if you don't know what your major is, I will go ahead and choose an appropriate math class for you. If you have any questions, you can always email me, klyons@saddleback.edu. That's KLYONS@saddleback.edu. The first thing you're going to want to do is log into your MySite account. So again, I'm at saddleback.edu. I'm going to go to the link that says My Site. I'm going to type in my Saddleback username and password. Again, if you forgot what your PIN is or you need to change it, you can go ahead and do that in here. So then I'm going to log in. And up here at the top, I'm going to see My Information. So if I click on My Information and I go down to Matriculation, I'm going to go to Assessment and Placement. So click on this, and then you'll be taken to your assessment placement letter. I don't have an assessment placement letter because, again, I wasn't required to complete matriculation or guided self placement. So I'm using an example from another student who was placed into Math 10 plus 210, which is the support class that accompanies this class, or Math 7 plus 207, which again is the support class, or 14 or 103. So you're probably wondering at this point, what in the world does this all mean? Okay, so now I'm going to open up another document for you, and this is called the Saddleback College Math Course Sequence. So within this document that I will be posting on Canvas is a lot of different math classes, to say the least. You'll notice right here, all of these courses in yellow, or outlined in yellow, are what we call baseline placement. These are all classes that transfer to the California State University system. Most of these classes also transfer to the University of California system, or UC, with the exception of this Math 103 class. This Math 103 class does not transfer to UC, but it does transfer to a California State University. So, given the placement letter that this student has received, this student is eligible to take either Math 10, Math 7, or Math 14, or Math 103. So if we look over here, we see that Math 10 is Introduction to Statistics. Math 7 is College Algebra, and Math 14 is Math for the elementary school teacher. So if you want to teach elementary school, then this is a great class for you to take. And then Math 103 is Mathematical Ideas. Okay, so you might be wondering, well, how do I choose one of these four classes? I was placed into these four classes. Which one should I choose? Again, this is where your major determines which math class or which math classes you should take. So that's why I've asked you what your major is, what your program of study is going to be if you're undecided, and if you plan to transfer. So these classes over here, these four classes that I'm outlining, are classes that we consider math for non-STEM majors. So somebody that would maybe be majoring in history or English. This statistics class is a great class for somebody who wants to get into nursing. Again, math for elementary school teachers is a great class for somebody who wants to become an elementary school teacher. And then there's college algebra to kind of keep all of your options open. Now, on the flip side is if you are intending on majoring in a STEM field, so science, technology, engineering, mathematics, you'll want to follow this STEM pattern all the way up into here. Now you'll notice that's a lot of math, okay? And for some of you, that might be perfectly okay. You might love math and maybe you're an engineering student and that's wonderful. Others of you might be going, wow, I don't know about all that math. But if you're a STEM major, maybe your major is biology, mathematics, physics, engineering, so on and so forth, you're going to be required to take at least a couple of these, if not quite a few. Okay, so once you've determined what your math class is, you'll want to write that down. And then when you go to create your first semester education plan, or I create the first semester education plan for you, I'll be choosing that math class. Again, we're going to go into my site. Oops. We're going to go into matriculation, assessment and placement. You'll be able to view your placement. Here you'll be able to see which math classes you've been placed in. You'll also be able to see which English classes you've been placed in. For the most part, it's going to be English 1A or English 1A plus the support class. And that's about it. Please let me know if you have any questions. I hope that this was helpful. I know that this part can be a little bit confusing, but that's why I'm here to support you along the way. Thank you so much and have a great day, you guys. Bye.